If you don't like the video in the next 5 seconds, you won't qualify for another event. Also, I'll be adding some people if you comment down below your gamer tag and say you like the video. If you do those 2 things, I will go ahead and add a few people each video. So going on to the games I played, so this screenshot right here, pretty much an hour and 20 minutes in, I was pretty much top 7. I didn't even expect that. Guys, so pretty much this video is going to be like my other video, which is FNCS Weekend 1, and pretty much Weekend 2 is way different because you're going up against all the grand finalists that qualified through that because it's a solo invitational. Not all people can play. Only top 300 can go to week 2, and I made that cut. To go to grand finals, pretty much you have to get top 80 out of the top 300 pros in your regions. How I made it to week 2, guys. So hopefully you enjoy. This is way more stacked than the opens, way more stacked. And yeah, let's get on to it, boys. Okay, guys, we're gonna be going over the game that pretty much qualified me to play week 2, and only top 300 out of all the people that qualify for the opens and the grand finalists, only top 300 of them can move on to week 2. And then from week 2, which is next week, 80 people move on to grand finals, and 20 from a reboot round that people who failed in round 1 will be able to play. So yeah, week 2 is gonna be, you know, my week. I'm gonna have to practice and stuff. And yeah, we're gonna go on to the best game that pretty much made me qualify literally almost in 1 game. I do land at this house, and I do hear footsteps of like a real enemy, and I see someone go by that door. Okay, so I know 100% there's someone here because I hear henchmen outside that are confused, and when they're confused, you know that. And right here, when I see this guy, I get confused, but I see a green color on his gun right here. That's why I knew. I was confused for a second, and then I just realized, and that was a free kill off spawn right there. So I pretty much used the bathroom to go check Holly Hedges out and the house looted, so I come back to my house where I loot, and round I came back, someone was already on top of my house somehow. So, you know, I do box up, but I'm confident in taking this fight already. I hit a hard 85, and that's what I need. I have an SMG, so I just, boom, I already know I have the health advantage, and another easy kill just like that. So right here, I hit a kid 126, and I do go ahead and push him right here because I know that's, you know, an easy kill. But yeah, I have to be aware also about the third parties right here. So I try to make sure I'm on this side. And I do aggressively WQ. The wall's 1 hit. I jump in 75, and this cone right here glitches my aim or my POV, so it goes up. So I do miss a shotgun shot because of that, because I glitch up. So like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, pretty much that made me miss my shot right there. That was the third kill. So now what I'm thinking is I can fight. There's people behind me that I can hold and stuff, but you know, I have to make sure that I'm ahead of zone, because if I'm not, I'm going to get messed over and be held by idiots playing this. So I have to be careful. Heavy snipers are a big thing you have to watch out for, or snipers in general, because all snipers, if they hit a headshot, you're insta-dead. No matter what shield or health you have. That is one thing that sucks about competitive Fortnite, where one shot could ruin your whole game. And yeah, you gotta be aware of that. And you know, not shooting at someone is smart. Like, you know how you can't pickaxe with them, just like not shooting them would be a smart thing to do, because like when you shoot them, they're gonna try to hold you, and then it's gonna cause a whole fight, and then third parties, and then that's how you kill yourself. So make sure you know how close you are to zone before you start shooting at someone, because if you're stuck in a little area and you just shoot for no reason, you know, then it'll mess you up. This guy right here also knows that, so he's not gonna shoot at me either. We're not pickaxing or anything. We're just going, minding our own business. So I'm trying to get on an early rotate right now, so I see where zone is, and I'm going up this hill, trying to get some good positioning. Alright, so pretty much zone starts closing this second. I was waiting here the whole time, and right here I see an opportunity. There's a kid that placed a jump pad, so I go for that. Because there's so many people near us, so I know that one person doesn't have a jump pad out of all of them. And you know, that was my only best shot. And I use the jump pad and go straight towards like the air, if that makes sense, because like the hill was downward, and I didn't want to get caught. And I try to get up on a hill a little bit, because if it goes up the hill, then I'm done for if I'm all the way down. So I try to get a little bit of elevation at least to help me out. And I didn't want to go too high, because if I did, I might have got shot. And I wasn't quite in zone, so I wanted to take this wall so I can secure this box right here. I wanted to make sure, because if you're really edge of zone, people are going to start spraying you because they know that you can't move backwards, because if you do, zone is there. So make sure you always have like a box or 2 extra in front of you if you're edge zone. Okay, so pretty much off this rotation, I do get zone, and you know, this is good. So I have around 700 maps currently, and I'm trying to slow tarp and smart tarp so I can just try to get a pick. And you know, when you're ahead of zone, you shouldn't look for picks yet. You should wait till you're at least like in front of the next zone, so you don't even worry about it after, because you know, what's the point of being in front of the zone when you just wait and then, you know, you're eventually not. Right here, I see a kid. I place a pyramid in here. I hit him 75. Boom. That was a very easy kill, and I do get a grapple right here, which is very good. And right here, I take too long to loot because I'm just trying to realize like what I have, and I didn't pick up the mats yet. Because I was right here, what I'm thinking is, should I keep attack or should I keep a pump? Because the servers are so laggy that, you know, a pump might not be good. So that's what I was thinking in my head. And then I hear someone behind me, so I cover that up. I took too long thinking about my decisions on like what to pick. But yeah, I do box up ASAP. Because, you know, people are going to target you when they hear a grappler, because they want that, because they know you're going to have a high chance of winning with that thing. I do take a big pot. I try to look for people, try to hold them. I cannot get that kill. Zone starts coming even faster. So, you know what I do? I just leave. Right here, this, I thought I was about to die right here, because I thought someone was going to jump on me from low. So I do get up right here. I move a little bit due to that kid next to me trying to glider on me, so I thought he was in a psycho. I watch this kid right here, 97. I make sure I'm in my, my tarp second. No one third party from behind. And someone does. And then I pump him in the head right here. And this kid comes down. I make smart moves. I'm playing very, very angly. Hit him 110. I get out. I have a grappler. I got my 2 kills and I'm out. And now I try to hold the kids right here. I look back. I see one right here. Hit this kid 37 3 times. Then this kid gets the kill. I messed up my edits like 3 times. He gets the kill, hit him 74. And then I go in zone right away. And I pretty much try to heal up as fast as I could. And this kid right here, he's smart because he knows I have a grappler and he wants to take me out first because he knows I'm gonna be a threat to him later on. But you guys see what my mistake is. So right here I don't build and I just lose 50 health right there. I didn't want to because I didn't want to waste my mats. And that was one mistake, super mistake I made. I hit him 100. I was like, let's go, I have height. Look right here. See that wall, or that stair right there? I thought no one was behind me. Someone literally placed that recently, and I thought it wasn't because it was in zone, so I got confused. And someone was actually above me, and I have 0 mats, and that cucked me. And he only had 17 fall damage. I have no mats, and I lost 50 HP. So I'm like, it's gonna be kind of tough with 147 HP when this guy's max. And I can't. He just keeps like, keeps doing a TFU classic, so I can't really do anything with 0 mats. I should have shot him out, but here he placed pyramids there, and I'm just trying to make sure I have an angle. And right here, I'm dead. I hit him 100, and that quite didn't make it. He had 50 HP left, so I pretty much had 50 HP less. So I think I would have survived that shot if I had that 50 HP, but sadly I didn't, and I got hit too hard right there. But yeah, this game pretty much qualified me for this, And I'll show you guys a bad game, or like a couple bad games, and show you guys what I did wrong, so you could see there more. Because like one tip I really have for you guys is don't be greedy with stuff. Use as much stuff as you could to get to end game. Some people try to save it as long as they could, but what's the point of that when you don't even make it end game? So right here's pretty much a couple seconds where I could see where zone is, and I get so mad right here. You can already hear me. I'm saying, oh my god, because I have like, I'm not even max mats. I don't have a jump pad. I'm not even full health. I only have 3 minis. I wasn't in the best position that I could be. So it was kind of rough, and I decided to look for a jump pad. So right now it's 3 seconds till the zone closes, and I hear a jump pad right here. Look, I hear it to the left. And I'm like, all right, that's it, bingo. And I don't shoot this guy so he doesn't like get too crazy, because I know attack won't kill him. And I placed that right there because that kid, I knew he was gonna shoot me with the pump, and he did, and it would have been deadly if he hit me right there. So right here, I do get in zone on the edge, and I get up right here, and I'm chilling. That was a perfect rotate for me. And you just need to be aware. And if you usually don't have a jump pad, you should try to box up on someone or near them, or box up near a lot of people, because if you do, there's a higher chance of them using a jump pad. So right here, I'm surprised I survived this. So right here, I fall down on accident. Okay, I try to get up as soon as possible, and I'm trying to look for a kill. I think is that what I'm doing. Well, I'm just trying to see where zone is, because if it pulls towards me, I win. And I start getting people start shooting me, and this kid's getting shot at, and I heavy snipe him 75 white. Like, that's so unfortunate, and I get him right here. I forgot I got him. So I do get him, and then I get grief from everyone, from someone on the top, and then some guy right here. And then he knows I'm not in zone, so I just keep building. And when you're getting pressure like this, guys, like in a tarp, you always should try dropping layers or going up, doing one of those. And right here, this kid keeps trying to take my stuff, and I know I have to do something ASAP. So I move layers, or I move sides right here, and I'm chilling, because usually you should drop layers if you're in a situation like this. But I knew I was good right here because those metal stuff right here, and it wasn't mine, but it was good. I just started replacing it slowly. So zone's coming in after, rotate slowly. I have barely any mats, and I know that. I see this, I'm like, alright, I'm set then. And I know someone behind me is gonna come. And he blocks it off right there, and I hear a drum gun guy, and he's behind me with a drum gun. Like, what's the play?
This game is stupid, bro.
You can hear me saying it. It's like, I don't know, bro. Like, if you had any other gun, he wouldn't be able to get a bullet through. But, a drum gun, as you guys know, if you hold your wall, it doesn't matter. A bullet will come through, like, every couple seconds or so. That was the unfortunate part of that game. Right here, guys, this is another mistake I made. I could have used my own jump pad, but look what happens right here. So, pretty much, I'm trying to see if someone's using a jump pad before I use my own. I hear a jump pad get placed, and look, I literally go in the cone, and someone's in there already. I hit him 100, and look at this right here. I died like that. So, if you guys look closely on how I died right here, watch this. Someone's on this pyramid, right? He makes an edit, I fall in, okay? I hit him 100 and something, 110. Okay, I'm already confident with this fight because one more bullet, he's dead. And look at the bottom right of my gun slots right now. Okay, I pretty much think my shotgun shoots, and I already switched to my AR, getting ready. Look, I literally clicked the shoot button, but it doesn't register the shot, okay? And I think it shot already, so I switched from my AR to try to finish him off, but it doesn't shoot, and pretty much I die because my shotgun does not do that. And also, I could have used my own jump pad right there, because usually from this zone right here, guys, after this, you just have to tarp on your own, or just if someone has a jump pad there, you use it, because jump padding at those late zones, you know, it could be useful if you short pad, but you really don't need to. And something I could have avoided was not being greedy, because I couldn't have told that guy was there at all in the metal cone, but you know, the shotgun shot was a mistake. And yep, that's for that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a game where I do get griefed by a controller player, and he also tweeted out an hour before this that he was gonna start griefing, so watch this right here. He just keeps trying to get in my building for no reason, and he's literally trying to fight me, taking everything. And of course, as a controller player, right? And he just keeps trying to play on the aggro, right? So I have to play back on the aggro, because I faced people like this before. Literally, in this tournament, I got griefed like 5 games in a row, and this is one of them. So I do get a shot right there, and I know I have to play a little bit aggro on him, because if I don't, he's just going to keep pressuring me and try to jump in my box. So yeah, I skipped over where I do hit this kid a lot more, and pretty much he runs away now because he's low health, and he's trying to mat up because he just wasted a lot of stuff on me and didn't get anything in return, okay? Okay, so right here, I do see another kid, and I do go for a snipe. I hear a kid, right? I think it's the same one, but it's a different one right here. I do hit a sniper there, 126, and I do go ahead and try to play aggro on that. Okay, so once I snipe that kid, pretty much he hits me like 50, and I just run in back to the house to get a big pot that I left over there. And I realized I wasn't a good fight due to zone, and I wasn't even in it yet. And pretty much, you know, the golden guy that was trying to grief my game before and just do everything to kill me? Well, he's controller, and he's back. He just beams me for 70, and he keeps pushing me for no reason. Like, I just got done fighting both of them, and I have no mats. Barely anything, and he keeps trying to push. And I know it's the same kid, so he's gonna play aggro, so I try to play aggro as well. And he's just brainlessly doing this. And he literally tweeted out he was doing this as well, so, I mean, what can I do? Griefing people's games. I was top 7, as you guys know. You guys probably don't know, but I was top 7 for half the tournament. And then, pretty much, I got griefed like 5 games in a row by people like this that just are doing bad and start griefing. So I do hit him a lot. Like, I'm getting the edge on him, you know? After he starts doing stuff on me, but if we fast forward a little bit. As you guys can see, we both are in zone, and I'm like, is this kid gonna move? I have 0 mats, and he keeps waiting. And pretty much the outcome of this is we both end up dying. So, yeah. This is what you call the griefers, where you don't care about their own game, they just want to kill you, and that's pretty much their goal. They'll waste everything on you, and this is what happened. Very unfortunate.